What are you gonna do to get better today? Today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, when you think you're gonna have plenty of time to do what you want. Get your priorities straight. That's not gonna happen. And it's definitely not gonna happen if you don't start putting in the work today. Nobody's gonna lift the weights for you. Nobody's gonna do the pull-ups for you. Nobody's gonna go out and put in the road work for you. You gotta do all that yourself. Quit waiting for the perfect time. Quit waiting for the perfect situation to occur. It's not gonna happen. You wanna know when the time is right? The time is right now. So what are you doing with your time? Are you doing something productive? Are you moving towards a goal? Making yourself better? Or are you letting time slip by? Wasted. Stop wasting time. Get after it.
You cannot stop. Rest if you must, but you cannot stop and question your circumstance and situation, so much so that while you could be working, while you could be further along the road less traveled, you sitting there contemplating, like you sitting there moaning about it, you're sitting there complaining about it, and I get it, I understand, but you gotta work. You gotta work, because you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna wake up 60 days later, 90 days later, and everything's gonna change but you. And you're gonna get the same results you got because you're the exact same person. So work, you don't get bulked by staring at weights. You don't get healthier by staring at it. You get healthier by running up to it and grabbing it and pushing it. Push through that stuff. Push through it. Just keep working. I need you to wake up every day and say, today, I will not stop. I will not give up. I will not give in. Nobody said it would be easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. What's the difference between a gazelle and what's the difference between a lion? The gazelle is running from something. That's a lot of you in this room. You will run. You'll do what you're supposed to do as long as you're getting pushed. But as soon as that stops, you stop. The lion is not running to be rewarded. The lion is running to eat. So you've got to ask yourself, what's your why? What motivates you? What pushes you? What drives you? And if that thing is internal, if nobody has to call you, if nobody has to prod you, if nobody has to reward you, if nobody has to give you anything, if you are self-motivated and self-regulated, you can have it, you can be it, you can do it. But you gotta do me a huge favor. There's nothing average about the lion. There's nothing good about the lion. Lion is phenomenal. So do me a favor, guys. Be phenomenal or be forgotten.
With every great thing in life, there is going to be sacrifice. With every great thing in life, there is going to be work. And with every great thing in life, there is going to be time. You're going to have to make difficult decisions. You're going to have to put in the work, and you're going to have to be patient. But if you can combine those three things, that's what makes great things happen. That's what builds epic lives and builds ultimate realizations of potential. But you're never going to be able to do it if you keep kicking the shit down the road. Make this year the year that you commit to yourself that you're going to make progress. All it takes is some discipline and some hard-nosed dedication, some hard-nosed commitment. If you can commit to winning every fucking day this year, your life will be drastically different this time next year.
You don't know what you cannot do if you're not willing to challenge yourself. Decide that you're going to do something about it. Become an active force in your life. Decide that you're going to work with it until it gives you the blessing that you want, and don't let up on it. Just keep right on working it and working it and working it, and knowing that whatever you do, you can better your best, that you can get better at it. Whatever you want to do, whatever idea that you have, the longer that you're sitting on that idea, you are either creating or you are disintegrating. See, this is the only life you've got. Give it everything you got. Put your heart in it. So you don't want to squander it feeling you can't do any better. You can do better. You should do better. You deserve to do better. You're entitled to that. That is your right to do better.
You can write everything down if you want to. Be brave enough to write every one of your goals down. But I'm going to tell you something. Life's going to hit you in your mouth, and you got to do me a huge favor. Your why has to be greater than that knocked out. Sometimes in life, you have to hit back. Many of you right now, life's got you up against the rope, and you got to do me a favor. Like, you can't give up. You can't give in. Listen to me. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Recycle your pain. Get something from it. You already in pain. Use it. Do something with it. Allow it to take you to the next level. Allow your pain to push you to greatness. It's not always going to be easy. They're not going to give it to you. They're not going to give you success. They're not going to put it on a platter. But if you're willing to work for it, if you're willing to put the sweat, the blood, the tears, if you're willing to earn it. You got to tell life, I don't know who you've been dealing with, but you come up against the wrong one this time.
Our gravestone has a day when you were born and a day when you die. And they got a dash in between. And that dash defines what your legacy is.
Life is a fight for territory. And once you stop fighting for what you want, what you don't want will automatically take over.
Life is a fight. It's a fight for integrity. It's a fight for character. It's a fight for a good reputation. It's a fight for your goals, your dreams, your ambitions. Why? Because they don't give you those things when you're born. So every morning, I've got to wake up and I've got to fight. I got to fight for my dreams. I got to fight for character. I got to fight for integrity.
I got to fight my fight. It's about fighting our fight.
We don't give up. We fight.
Keep fighting in the midst of the struggle. Keep fighting. You only lose when you quit.
Know when you gave everything you had, no matter what nobody on the outside said. Fight your fight.
Make a resolution every day of your life because you only get one at bat. When you actually decide to make a change in your life, whether about weight or job, that's when you actually pull it off. It's religion, not tactics.
Do you understand the power of one? It don't take 20 people. It don't take 10 people. It don't take 5. It takes one. Step up to the plate. No more excuses, no more good reasons, no more victim mentality. Take responsibility. I don't care what happened. You do whatever you gotta do. No excuses, none whatsoever. I don't care about how many jobs you need to get. I don't care what you gotta do. Make no excuse. So I'm challenging you when you watch this video, at the end of it, make a vow to step your game up if you ain't stepping it up. Step your game up and make the rest of your life the best of your life.
Have you done what you said you were going to do on January 1st last year? Did you stick to your New Year's resolutions? Or did you just talk about doing it? Did you just tell yourself, I'm going to do it after Valentine's Day or after this vacation or on Monday? Doing anything successful, doing anything important is going to make you inconvenient. There's always going to be a reason to wait. There's always going to be a busy schedule. There's always going to be something unexpected that happens. It's always going to be that way. You have to fucking work through it. But a lot of you motherfuckers just don't want it. It's easy to fall into the loving the idea of something, and it's hard to fall into the habits of action to actually achieve something. It's not about after the vacation or after this or after that. It's about right now. Now resolutions are the only thing that give results. People who succeed stick to the plan regardless. They don't train themselves to use those as excuses. When you tell yourself you're going to lose 5 pounds or lose 50 pounds, you need to fucking do it. You all are curious about what the secret is. Why certain people succeed when you don't succeed. Well, I'm going to tell you why. Successful people, while you're whining and crying about how things are hard and why things aren't fair, guess what they're doing? They're doing the fucking work. You have to commit to becoming better. You have to commit to being a person of action. You have to commit to being someone who doesn't just talk, but follows through. I challenge you guys to become people who do instead of people who talk about doing.
Which is between you and you. Nobody else can give you effort.
It's on you. That as you look out where you want to go, it's on you to decide to move you from there.
The only thing keeping you from getting it is you. Your success is directly related to your effort.
Effort is isolated from reason why effort is isolated, because nobody can dictate. Effort is 100% in the mind. No coach, no player, nobody else can do it. It's about understanding I'm gonna make the play or I'm gonna watch the play be made. It's simple. Fight your fight.
You need to know that there is nothing that you want to do that you can't get. There is nothing that you want to do that you can't achieve.
1 in 6 doesn't define who you are. What defines who you are is what you do when you 1 in 6. Give everything you got today. Not because of the scoreboard.
Do whatever is required. Just go out there. It can end the way you want it to end, but you gotta grind like you want it.
It doesn't matter about what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter what happens to you. The only thing matters, what are you going to do about it? As long as you're here, you have a chance to transcend yourself. You can decide that you're going to stand up to life.
It's necessary you take responsibility for it. That you don't give up, that you don't take any objection or disappointment or defeats personally.
So yes, I'm in charge here. I'm going to do something about this situation.
It's about how you seize the moment right now and how much you enhance it for tomorrow.
It's how we reacted to these challenges in our lives that determine our greatness. If you start something, finish it. Finish it. When you take that challenge, when you answer the call and you see the other side of pain, it's called glory.
Life is hard. Yeah, you might get hurt. Your heart might get broken. You might lose your job, but you still gotta commit.
I'm telling you, don't give in and don't ever give up. That ain't what we do.
Don't hesitate. Go. You might get hurt, you might lose something, but it's like you can't experience the joy that is intended for you in life if you don't go. You gotta go, man.
Which is between you and you. Nobody else can give you effort.
It's on you. That as you look out where you want to go, it's on you to decide to move you from there.
The only thing keeping you from getting it is you. Your success is directly related to your effort.
Effort is isolated. The reason why effort is isolated, because nobody can dictate. Effort is 100% in the mind. No coach, no player, nobody else can do it. It's about understanding I'm gonna make the play or I'm gonna watch the play be made. It's simple. Fight your fight.
You need to know that there is nothing that you want to do that you can't get. There is nothing that you want to do that you can't achieve.
1 in 6 doesn't define who you are. What defines who you are is what you do when you 1 in 6. Give everything you got today. Not because of the scoreboard.
Do whatever is required. Just go out there. It can end the way you want it to end, but you gotta grind like you want it.